Hi, my name is Tiara, and I'm the Vice President of Black Leaders Union. We're excited for you to join us in honoring and celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Next, we have members of Spoken Word performing a piece tributed to Martin Luther King Jr.
There is never a wrong time for justice to give testimony at the stand. The magic of one's actions, the things we can change, the communities that we can drag from the damp earth should never be underestimated. And we have seen many do exactly that. Ida B. Wells didn't think the 1890s was the wrong time to advocate for an anti-lynching policy. Didn't think a second thought about calling out white women in the suffrage movement, pointing out their habit of using black bodies as stairs when it came to gaining equality. She continued to publish papers even when white people burned down her workplace. Women like her had cotton shoved down their throats so their voices would be muffled. Miss Wells still fought for her rights with indestructible resolve, leaving echoes in the earth and history. Here in Chicago, Miss Wells created the first suffrage club for black women who were used to putting their struggles in their shoes and walking over them. She gave black women a space, me a space, to express the pain of being unwanted, unheard, and mistreated. Miss Wells taught me that bravery is not an individual trait, but a mindset that anyone can achieve. The first time I was about to perform a poem critiquing whiteness, my hands vibrated and my fingers attempted to tie themselves together. I was so scared to speak the words that I had written. At that point in my life, I realized that there were consequences for black girls who said what they thought, generational warning signals swirling through my head. However, as I stepped on the stage, chewing my words with my wisdom teeth, I spotted my mother in the crowd. Fear and hesitation stood no chance to the look of respect I saw on her face. And when it was time to say the words that had been building up inside me, words that had seemed impossible to speak aloud, I stood tall and said them. I had never felt so brave. There's never an inappropriate time to put your pen to a paper and write a legacy. Don't hesitate to raise your voice so that it bounces around in others' eardrums. When you wake with fear running its hands through your hair, do not hesitate to bite them off finger by finger. Never let anxiety steal the righteousness from your spirit. Hold on to it if you must, because the time is always ripe to do right. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jalen Sharp, and I'm a junior at OPRF.
Hi, my name is Alan White, and I'm a senior at OPRF, and this is our spoken word piece for the 2021 MLK Assembly.
Ever defer from cussing somebody out. It is not just for their feelings, it's for your big mouth. Cause we moving towards the north, we're not trying to go south like my grandmama did when it was whites all about. But in this instance, it was black versus African American, cause he is a slave defending the master's ways. See, Uncle Tom was a sellout for his own race. He tells Boy how again he wants to make America great, explaining that Donald does more for blacks than honest Abe. He speaks of Donald and the disciples when Jesus came.
I got called the N-word in the 9th grade locker room when still like a statue stacking all my options. Opted to stay silent, kept quiet, thought he'd get violent ever since I've held onto my fear like an heirloom. It hits you cold and it slices like a scalpel. It digs its way under your skin, it bites you like it's shrapnel. You want to hit it in its jaw, but you look weak and it looks strong. You wait too long, it's gone, and you're left feeling fragile. Feels like you can't afford to raise your voice or hold your pride. Cause every day a boy who looked like you did that and died. Fear drains away your choice and then it chokes the voice inside. Your throat is clogged with anger, want to scream, but you hide. I never really asked for this voice I was given. Not my choice, but I wield it just to keep on living. Mistakes a mile long and regrets that I'm still lifting, but the time is ripe to make it right cause hatred's got a remix. When was the first time that you noticed your silence?
Boy couldn't hold his tongue for long, so boy spoke. Cause if he kept holding his breath, then boy was gonna choke. He looked at Uncle Tom and shook his head nod and told him, I love you, dog, but I can't mess with you. Boy says, how can I sit on these sides and let these lies show your eyes the wrongs are right and right is wrong? My brother, let me tell you. It's my goal to say much more than let buffoons buffoon some more. You're lost at sea. I see that more, so let me bring you back to shore and say you're wrong. And I can tell you how you are, but you won't listen to little me. What do I know? I'm only 16. Boy, I had done such a good thing. Although it was simple, still a good deed. To speak up more rather than hide it. You wanted to say something, but you like it more quiet.
When was the first time that you noticed your silence? It's 2021. Don't be silent. Let's fight this.